Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan Battle video. So we got a new stage added to the support memory boost event. I do like this new sort of like difficult content stage that they've got with that, right? Where, you know, it gives a little bit more value to free-to-play characters. But the rewards, I think, are actually quite good. So this is 2 for 2 so far in upgraded support memories that I think actually are looking pretty solid. So today we're going to cover this support memory right here. This is Goku Becomes a Child is what this is called. And let's just take a look at the massive and ridiculous upgrade this gets. So before the buff, this used to, for the first 2 turns, reduce the attack and defense of all enemies by 5%. And if there is a Goku family category enemy, it would further reduce the attack and defense of all enemies by 5%. So 10% attack and defense for 2 turns. Now, it's an additional turn, so it's 3 turns, and it reduces the attack and defense of all enemies by 15%, and not only if there's a Goku family, but now it also applies to GT hero category characters as well, you'll further reduce the attack and defense of all enemies by 10% down. This is a king support memory for Super Battle Road stages now. Like, if we go into a fight that's going to have a lot of Goku family enemies, I mean, lowering the attack and defense by 25%, guys, that is not insignificant. That is a huge deal, because it's like we could go into a Super Battle Road stage, this just auto procs at the start of the fight, and then you still have all your items to work with. I would say this is like a must obtain for newer players or free-to-play players. This will fodderize all Super Battle Road stages. This is even without a Goku family enemy, 15% is very good. That really helps, especially if you're utilizing guard or damage reduction characters, and you pair this with that, it's insane. Like that, I mean, on a character like, I don't know, Beast Gohan, Gamma 1, Orange Piccolo, one of these characters who guard for the first couple of turns that are really strong, right? Like that's going to pair up magically with them. Let's go into like a tough extreme Super Battle Road fight, and let's go ahead and use this upgraded support memory, man. This one is good. I like this quite a bit. This is a perfect stage. We're going to do Exploding Rage Extreme Super Battle Road. The first fight has Ultimate Gohan in it. The second fight doesn't have a Goku family enemy, but then the third fight is against God Goku. So this will perfectly allow us to go ahead and take a look. So let's go ahead and jump into this stage. Let's test out the new, Goku Becomes a Child upgraded support memory. But again, the Curious Destiny support memory was very good, and now this one is looking pretty good as well. So I definitely have high hopes now that they're making these support memories really decent. Again, this is, I think, very good for this Super Battle Road content. Alright, so now the support memory will go ahead and kick in for us right here. Remember, you're able to get this by grinding the Dragon Ball story. I remember when this came out. This came out just before the 7th anniversary. I remember I ate a salad that gave me terrible food poisoning. Woo! Woo! That was a rough day or two. Yeah, but there we go. So Goku becomes a kid. So now that debuffs the enemies. Now, remember, it does debuff their defense as well, but that lowering defense for the most part doesn't actually do anything. It doesn't have the effect, I think, that it maybe should, right? Especially lowering defense extra doesn't really do jack shit, considering crits ignore defense anyway. So if you get a crit, like, it doesn't, their defense could be 0. It's not really going to make a difference, right? So keep in mind, we've got a lot going on right here. We have huge, Kid Goku, he supports Dragon Ball Saga and Youth, right? So Ultimate Gohan's not getting the support, the defensive support. But, so, we are lowering the enemy's attack huge, significantly. 25% is so much, right? So they're all getting a 25% debuff. And then, Gohan is guarding. Plus, we have the damage reduction support from my Kid Goku was able to get the damage reduction support, but the friend Kid Goku wasn't. I mean, we're going to go through this. I mean, we are using a lot of very strong characters here, right? Like, make no mistake, but we're going to cook this, like, pretty easily, I'm thinking. Exploding Rage definitely has a lot of, you know, potential strong characters that could really take advantage of, like, this support memory, right? Again, you're looking for characters that have, like, damage reduction or guard, like, tankier characters anyway, I feel like can really maximize the effect of, like, the damage reduction that we're able to hit the enemies with. Well, not really damage reduction, but the attack debuffing that we're able to hit the enemies with, right? Again, this is good. This is good. So I'm hoping that, you know, they give us a lot of these upgraded support memories and they keep them good like this. Because, you know, Curious Destiny is very good. Now this one is very good. So they're 2 for 2 right there. That does give me a little bit of optimism for sure. Alright. Now we did get LR Janemba and LR Subaru in the same rotation, which means death. That means we're going to one phase. Sorry, so yeah, there's Pilaf. By the way, yeah, future Trunks' girlfriend is right there as well. My. That is so... It's still so goofy that they probably should have just created a new character, huh? That might have done them a little bit better, man. It's so damn goofy. Alright, what do we want to do here? I don't know. Let's kill Vegeta. If we can get rid of Vegeta, that will protect that Bardock at the end a little bit there. That will get us 4 key, right? We do want to make sure Bardock is super attacking. Yeah, this is where the Goku support memory actually is going to help out a lot, too. Because, you know, remember, Bardock is a good example of a character who, you know, like, that first hit could do a little bit of damage, but then he could get pretty tanky, right? Like, okay, so, like, Boo takes 185k right there. Like, you know, he would have taken quite a bit more if not for Gotenks being debuffed. And that's why, again, when you kind of, like, factor in the ability that Boo has of guarding, right? And remember, Boo has guaranteed guard if there's a Majin Buu Saga or Fuse Fighter enemy. And of course, that Gotenks was both, actually. He's Buu Saga and Fuse Fighter enemy, right? Alright, looks like we're probably not going to immediately finish. I did turn the animations off, right? A lot of times, like, depending upon what the video is, I like to get, like, maybe, like, some intros in. Or, like, some active skill animation, stuff like that. Like, I don't know. A lot of it does depend just on my mood, but we don't need to watch Ultimate Gohan's intro. I did forget to turn it off. Well, I mean, we've already played it. Whatever. Ultimate Gohan's, I mean, maybe I'm a bit of a hater, but, like, this intro just doesn't... I feel like, you know, if I do an intro tier list again, like, Piccolo's is, like, it's, like, right near the top. And then, like, Ultimate Gohan's, that's like, one of the bottom tier ones for me. I don't know if that's, like, how much people like that one or not, right? Like, I know a perfect example of an intro that I'm not really feeling, that's just, like, pretty much just me, most other people do really like it, is the Majin Vegeta one. I'm not the biggest fan of the Majin Vegeta intro, right? I don't know, it's just, it doesn't really grasp me. LR Gods is another one that doesn't really make me go absolutely crazy or anything like that. What is one that I mean, I guess the ones I go, Fusion Zamasu, Orange Piccolo, of course. I mean, I still think Tech Bardock probably has the best intro. I really do like Vegeta and Trunks's. Intros are definitely my favorite animations, right? Because it's like, I really enjoy, like, the really good voice acting, right? So, like, you know, the fight starts, we typically are getting, like, some good voice acting, and then, like, gets us right in the mood. That's one minor disappointment I have with LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku. The full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku is that he doesn't have an intro. Which I love those so much, right? I mean, Goku's standby is not the hardest to get, but intros are just my favorite animations at the moment, right? Alright, we should be good here. I suppose... Is this 7? Damn, it's not. What if I hit this? I don't care about Janemba Supering. I just want Kid Goku to get... Yep, perfect. That's so much better. We will give the physical orb, so we'll heal up a little bit. Perfect, perfect. Yeah, Janemba does not... Janemba is here for 2 reasons. Number 1, he's giving Super Buu really powerful links, right? Activated, so Super Buu can really hit hard. That a lot of it, again, is thanks to Janemba. And then Janemba sitting in slot 2 like that, he's going to be very tanky, right? Janemba is not going to take very much damage sitting in slot 2 with his guard, and he gets a chance to build up first. So, like, LR Janemba, he's a great Super Battle Road character. That's why LR Janemba, I think, is a really good example of a character. Like, you look at the way LR Janemba was designed, and, you know, when I looked at him the day he came out, it was clear to me, oh, this guy's going to be good for a long time, right? And there was a lot of idiots, you know, back then, who didn't think that highly of LR Janemba. And then, sure enough, here we are, 2 years later, and guess what? LR Janemba's still very good, very solid, right? I mean, it does help. The thing that helps Janemba a lot is his superior link set. Janemba characters, like, if you would go, which characters have the best link set? Like, Rose Goku Black is on there, Janemba, a lot of times Super Gogeta characters, Super Vegito, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, right? Like Kid Super Saiyan Gohan. Like, a lot of times those are the types of characters that have, like, the best link sets in the game. So Janemba, he just has a villain link set that just covers, like, all the villains, right? Which works really well. So it's like, you know, Janemba can link well with Cooler, and Janemba can link well with Boo, and Janemba can link well with Baby, and he can link well with Bojack and Turles and all these characters, which really helps, right? Yeah, there we go. I mean, maybe to some of y'all, you probably weren't able to just, like, feel the difference, but this is going to be very helpful. Again, if you compare this with, you know, Tech Ultimate Gohan, Vegeta and Trunks, any type of character like that just has a little bit of extra, like, defensive capabilities, and then you pair this attack down debuff on top of it, and the enemies, they can't do nothing, man. Like, this is good. This is really good. So I'm very excited to see what the next stage is for the support memory event, because I think, you know, it's fun being able to use some of these free-to-play characters. It's a difficult stage, and so far the rewards have been good, so that's pretty good. So let me know what you guys think of the upgraded support memory. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.